Welcome to today's presentation on the System 4 Management Model. The executive team can use this system to boost performance and morale and improve company culture. System 4 management is a way of classifying organizations according to how authority is held within the group. Companies can be classified as System 1, 2, 3, or 4. System 1 has all authority held at the top by leaders or managers. Employees have little to no input. In this environment, authority figures are not really aware of individual contributions being made by employees. This is called an authoritative style of management. Employees in a System 1 organization are likely to get tired of pushing themselves to perform without recognition. Productivity falls, and turnover is an issue as employees get burned out. In System 2 management, employees are appreciated for their work, and leaders are interested in employees' input. However, power is still held mostly at the top, and employees have minimal opportunity to really influence their work environment. I would say this is where we are at now. Employees are appreciated, but we don't necessarily have a structure in place for employees to shape the work environment yet, post-merger. In a System 3 environment, authority is consultative. This means leadership seeks input from employees on a regular basis. Management understands employees have a frontline perspective that is super valuable to the company. System 3 managers focus on recognizing and rewarding employees. System 4 management means authority is shared in a participative way. A company using System 4 management cares deeply about its employees and invests a lot in showing its appreciation. Employees are motivated to work and empowered with authority to use their skills and knowledge for the company's benefit. Leaders and employees work together well and rely on each other to achieve big goals. With some well-planned steps, we could easily bring this company to a 3 or a 4. Let's talk about something called learning organizations. The way to get rid of unnecessary layers is by having employees take charge of their own learning. As self-directed learners, employees assess the gap between their current knowledge and skills and where they want to be in the future. Then they pursue the training they need. All of this is accomplished without the direction of a manager. Employees plan their own training paths, measure their performance, and assess their skills at the end of training to decide if it has been useful. A self-directed environment has some positive results for the organization. Number 1, this system helps employees engage. An employee who decides what he wants or needs to learn has great buy-in. He's going to be engaged in his learning and motivated to succeed. A learning organization holds employees accountable. Employees know their progress depends on themselves, not because a manager pushed them into doing something, but because they set their own goals and took steps to meet them. Employees who are accountable are more likely to be high performers. A learning organization is constantly ready for change, making it highly adaptive to market forces. Learning organizations have access to the best knowledge available because ideas are shared from all levels, not just from management. Employees on the front line have a different perspective than someone from above. All knowledge is valued in a learning organization. A learning organization creates an environment of continuous planning. There are a lot of different system-wide management programs. Each has strengths and weaknesses. One challenge of a learning organization is to figure out how individual learning will be shared among all employees. There is another system approach called high-performing system. This one relies on a leader to focus fully on empowering employees. One challenge with high-performing systems is leaders have to be fully engaged in order for staff to feel comfortable volunteering their ideas. Grid organizational development is a system that focuses on how people behave and on results, paying very close attention to how people interact. A challenge with grid is that learning the system is very demanding and emotionally taxing. Re-engineering is a dramatic method of change where the whole way of doing business is redesigned. It focuses on efficiency and studying current practices to make sure they meet the customer's demand. This is a good approach, but not a perfect fit for every situation. Here are some best practices for implementing System 4 management as a strategic initiative to enhance organizational performance. Encourage individual accountability. Let's ask our employees from the internet and the social media sides what each of them can do to join with a new company's mission. Managers need to focus on their direct reports' growth and development. The more skills and knowledge an employee has, the more value he or she will add to the organization. Reduce stress by making sure employees have the resources they need to perform their jobs well. Provide feedback regularly to build a solid foundation and reassure employees of how well they are doing. Make sure communication is open up and down the line. Encourage forums, breakout sessions, town hall meetings, or question and answer sessions, anything to keep communication going. Invest in employee recognition and rewards. Show employees you value them as individuals and the contributions they bring to the company. In conclusion, the key points of the System 4 management are to empower employees to take ownership of their positions, reduce stress to improve morale by spending time with employees and demonstrating their value, and embed a culture of caring and ownership in the newly merged company, sharing it with all employees. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.